Hi, chat. Welcome to another stream. Let's see, it is Saturday, and I believe it is the 26th of December. And yeah, I just changed the stream title because I forgot to change it before I went live. I opened up my dashboard and I was like, I need to change my stream title, and then I just forgot. So yeah, quality streamer. But yeah, we're here for another day of programming. Let me say hi to everyone who's here. We're back to the old bot because I don't really want to use the other terminal emulator. So I might try and get my wacky fork of GNOME terminal working again at some point. But for now, we're going to be using emoteless terminal, which is fine. But how's it going? Let's see. Baldathis was first, then we had Sammy Wallace and I Satisfied. Good to see all three of you again. We've also got RKJ. Man, you're all just hot on that button, like right as I went live. Good to see you all. Baldathis, you have to be cheating. He was just more ready. It's true, it's true. Hey, what's up, Lucas Itzy? Hello, hello. I like that Melky's emote prefix is Melky. Like, that's so perfect. He didn't even have to become partner to change it. He just got exactly what he wanted. Milky Milk Humph. Hey, what's up, Kevin Joberg? Hello, hello. Good to see you again. And Two Eyes, how's it going? Rasmus, how's it going? And Yoav, hello, hello. Good to see you. And Zithrius, hello. Okay, so I have a few open source PRs to get through today. I haven't looked at them yet, so I don't know how much work they're going to be, but Anthony writes code carpet. Yeah, right. The first one is a bit of a chunky one. Let me open this up on the right screen. Which is that Paul Fisher has helpfully upgraded precommit.com to Bootstrap 4. Which I've been meaning to do for some time, and I tried to do it once in like 2018, but nothing worked. So I'm hoping that they're better at this than I am. Which this is a good sign. If it's more minus than it is plus, that's usually a good sign. We're gonna check out their branch and see if things continue to work, and then we'll play around with it. Yov says, "How was your admin of code?" It was great. I finished all of the days for this year. Actually, show you my stats. I felt like I did pretty well. There was only one day that I didn't do the day of, and that was during the crazy ass 12-hour stream. Let's see. Yeah, so like almost all of them I finished within an hour. These 3, 4 are the only ones I didn't finish within 1 hour. Oh god, this one was such a debugging nightmare. Problem wasn't even hard. I was just like doing it really poorly. But yeah, I'd say I did pretty well. This is the most points I've ever gotten in 1 year. Now, granted, this is only the second year that I've tried to get points, and I had more days available to get points on. So I don't know. I think that went well. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with what I did. A lot of streams though. This was a lot of content. So I might consider that in future years. Although it was fun, so I'll probably do it again. Hey, what's up, Namabaz? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you are doing well. Oh god, please no. Yeah, right. Right. That would be something else if you had to type out Anthony writes code carpet. Precommit/precommit.com. Get remote add Paul H. Fisher. This person has been contributing a lot to Precommit, so that's why I have their name memorized. So if you're watching in the audience, Paul H. Fisher, thank you for your contributions. I appreciate it. Bootstrap 4. Haven't even looked at the diff yet, but we're mostly just gonna make this and then see if all the functionality still works, and then we'll play around with the actual code. Hopefully get to relax for the next couple of weeks. I mean, I guess so. I'll be doing fewer streams, and I will be recording slightly fewer videos because I was uploading 2 a day. Well, Actually, if you look at my studio for the last month, yeah, like normally I upload like 1 or 2 videos a day, but we're looking at like 4, 4, 5, 4, 5, 3, 4, 3, like so much content every day. Now, granted, a lot of those are, you know, so like one of them is the Daily Explains video, one of them is the Advent of Code Solutions video, and then one of them is the stream, and then sometimes there's 2 streams, so that's why there's a lot of videos here. But yeah, it was a lot to put together. Now I'm so glad that I don't edit because if I had to edit all these videos, fuck, there'd be no way that I get anything done. But interestingly, the video that got the most views is the Advent of Code 2019 day 1, and not any of the 2020 solutions. So I don't really know why this one got so many views, and like they didn't watch much of the video either. What is this? Yeah, so like I uploaded this in 2019, and it got, you know, a good 1,000 views in its first couple of days. But then like 2020, whoosh! I don't know why. Key moment for audience retention is right at 550. It's very, very strange. I don't understand why this video suddenly got a bunch more views, but yeah, I don't know. YouTube is weird. And yes, I made 66 bucks in this period. Woo! That's nothing. Hey, what's up, Shazrobot? Hello, hello. Now it says, wow, so many videos. Are you a communist? I mean, they give away stuff for free. Is that communism somehow? Heaven of Code Day 1 Pog, right? Hey, what's up, Berthino? Hello, hello. Good to see you. Chaz says, dudes, moving sucks, holy crap. Yeah, oh my god, so bad. Homeland, I think that actually, that might have been around that. No, I think that was in 2018. Man, that was a wild stream. $66 or $66, it's true, Lucas Itzy. It's non-zero. We'll put it that way. Alright, let us see how this works and looks. Oh. The sidebar is different. And the colors are different. So we might have to change some stuff. Why does this keyboard shortcut? Shift tab doesn't work? What the fuck? Oh, I gotta set these both to 0. Oh, what the fuck? There's a different logo? Wait, Pigman has 2 different logos? This is the one that I recognize. Hmm. Well, the sidebar thing changed. So we gotta mute this. That color is way too dark. I think this is fine. This page is never active though. How did this work before? Oh, I just didn't bother. These need more padding. So it's weird that I didn't know Freakman had 2 different logos. Whoops. John Cherry Boy says, hi Anthony, what are you planning for today? Well, the first thing we're gonna do is play with this branch and figure out what we can fix here. Because things are slightly different and some of them are okay, some of them should get fixed. I'm surprised how different it is. It seems like it's narrower too. And taller. I mean, it doesn't have to be pixel perfect. The font color changed too. I think it's like true black now, and it was 51, 51, 51 before. Oh, it's like not quite 51, 51, 51. I'm probably fine with that. This is weird though. I don't know why it doesn't start with this highlighted. I mean, you know, Bootstrap made breaking changes, so it's fine. Bum, bum. I'm just gonna look through the content, make sure everything looks fine as well. Oops, I just spilled water on myself. Great. Yeah, this is still pretty much the same as before, so that's good. I'll try and change this sidebar though. That's a little much. This still works. That's good. Still a little bit weird here. I probably have the wrong element that's scrolling here, but I know I fixed it for pre-commit CI, but I didn't fix it here. But that's fine. Then we gotta test the responsive bit as well. But yeah, the content basically looks the same, so that's good. I guess we gotta check the images down below as well, because I know those are special. There's no indication that this actually copies, but yeah, it does. What's up, Blink? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you are doing well. But yeah, this looks good. Arthena says Tox versus Nox Python. So I maintain Tox, so I'm a little bit biased here. There is one thing that I think Nox does really poorly, which is that its configuration is Python code. Why does this give me Atlassian? Why is there Atlassian ads there? What's up, mergzm? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so Nox uses Python code as its execution engine, which means that it's really hard to automatically change the configuration because rewriting code in Python is not a solved problem. So it's really difficult to make sweeping changes to something like this. Whereas Tox is configured with an INI file, and so it's a data file, and so mutating data is really easy. Mutating code is really hard. Other than that, like I don't know, they're about equivalent. I think Tox is way too complicated. I would love to like delete 2/3 of the features. But yeah, like Tox. I also think Tox isn't good at the one thing it's supposed to do, which is like building environments that are consistent. Mostly in that like it doesn't keep environments up to date. Now apparently this is going to be solved when Gabernat finishes his rewrite, which yeah, I don't know. We'll see how difficult it's going to be to work in that repository after the rewrite. I mean, it's not so great at the moment, but yeah. Samuel says Bootstrap changed the media breakpoints from V3 to V4. Is this one of those blind coding challenges? No. A contributor upgraded Bootstrap from 3 to 4. So this is the new Bootstrap. Which they managed to get everything working, which I'm impressed. Because I spent forever trying to get all this shit working, and it didn't work for me. I guess we can look at this. This looks like garbage because it's Linux. But there's nothing really that we can do there. Ooh, that button's nice. This link is never active. Also, this link only goes here because we needed 3 things in the header. This is like really old Flake 8 or really old pre-commit output. This is like pre-commit O. something output, if I recall correctly, because you'll notice that these lines are really long. Pre-commit now only does 80 characters here, and this hook ID output is different now. Yeah. 7 years ago. Commit bad things. Add more fail. I mean, yeah, it's essentially what I did intentionally there. Lucas says, I'm honest, the pull request one looks a bit better. We still have to do the responsive stuff, make sure that stuff works. I don't know. I think the text color is better. It is different. I think it's better though. I don't necessarily. No, the sidebar will probably grow on me if I just leave it. I want to see how much work it is to make it this previous coloring. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Airbounce? Ready for day 27 of admin of code? I mean, I would do some more. Hey, what's up, Robin? Hello. Broccoli Rob says, this is a refactor of Bootstrap version bump, a major version bump for Bootstrap, so big refactor. Hey, what's up, Kevin? Hello. I kind of like the darker sidebar more. I think the sidebar is kind of stupid, honestly. I don't know that it actually adds anything. Blink says, hey, you doing fine? Hope you had a nice Christmas. I did indeed. Welcome to the stream. Hey, what's up, Chico Codes? How's it going? Because Google is the devil's offspring. Wait, what? Oh, because of the Mercurial ad? No, that says, I just realized Java and C++'s slash operator is slightly different than Python's slash slash. What's different about it? In that it doesn't... wait, what's different about it? I mean, I guess slash slash is different for floats, whereas, you know, slash is dependent on the type in Java and C++. It looks like harsh because it's Linux triggered. Yeah, well, it's because select boxes, there's not really a good way to style them, so they just end up always looking like trash. Like, you can't change the size of this piece here. And so that's why people make, like, non-native selects. But then non-native selects have, like, all sorts of accessibility problems. So I usually just, you know, am okay with this and deal. Nice commit messages. Yeah, I mean, seven years ago me was a little less... I was a little more loosey-goosey on my commit messages. I didn't really care about... I didn't think people would read them. I didn't expect this project to be as big as it is. We'll put it that way. The question is, does Bootstrap follow Semver Kappa? They do, actually, to some extent. Spacing on the text content looks tighter. Here versus here. Oh yeah, this line's gone. How did that work before? Oh, is there actually an HR in there? Oh, it deleted the CSS here. Hey, what the fuck? Oh yeah, page header had a border bottom. Yeah, so I'll have to put that back. My guess is that element is just gone now. Yeah, it's just a div. Yeah, we need that CSS back. I need to put that back. Oh, this looks weird. Why does that look weird? Oh, probably a slightly different margin. Okay, we'll play with that then. Trend says, any good examples of custom descriptors? Let's see if I have any examples. All repos grep def $get in Python files, so it doesn't take forever. What's up, E2IO2H? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you are doing well. -L output paths. Let's look at all of the descriptors that I've written. Hey, what's up, Drino Lossi? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. This one's from an Anthony Explains video. Explains 005. This is where I wrote a custom property descriptor, which works the same as property, but is my own version of it. It's not complete though, because this is a non-data descriptor, and property is technically a data descriptor, so I need to do a video on descriptors, but they're fucking complicated. Oh, thank you for fixing my search, Shaz. I goofed. This is an implementation of cached property, a typed cached property, which is a double generic. Which is mostly just a backport for older than 3.8. But this one has to be a non-data descriptor due to the way that it works. So that's another descriptor. Here is a class cached property, which I don't think I did correctly because this is before I knew more about properties. Yeah, like this still runs on the class, so there's something weird going here. Oh, this is when I tried. Oh, I remember this. I was at PyCon in 2015, and I explained to somebody how data and non-data descriptors work. So I wrote this little bit of code. If you don't have del or delete or set, it is a non-data descriptor. And this affects the lookup order. I don't remember the lookup order, but I knew back then, apparently. This is because I was writing some custom descriptors at Yelp, but honestly, I haven't written a custom descriptor in so long that I don't really remember anymore. Static property. Oh yes, this is a static property. A calculated property that has no parameter here. I think I also did a class property. Let's see, PyTest. A different backport, a different typed backport of cache property. Anyway, those are all the descriptors that I know, or that I've done. The current one has less spacing because Bootstrap 4 uses line height 1.5 by default. I think that a buddy of mine completely broke Hex. Yeah. In Java, -15/4 is 3. In Python, -15/4 is -4. Oh yeah, because in Python there's bankers rounding, so it's round to even. Wait, that should be -3, right? But yeah, it's. Oh wait, no, it's truncate down. Truncate down? I don't know. Clip, how's it going? Good to see you again. Do you know any Python package that can help with speech diarization? I don't even know what that word is. Diarization is a process of partitioning an audio stream into homogeneous segments according to the speaker identity. Oh. I have no idea. Literally no idea. This is the first time I've heard this word. Just wrap it in another div, yeah. -15/4 is -3. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, the Octothread breaks search for some reason. Hey, Jay Carey! Hello. Good to see you. Who says, howdy, was Santa good to you? I actually haven't opened any presents yet. Juice and I are doing presents probably tomorrow. But let's see. I got wine from my dad. I got this fuzzy blanket from Tidelift, which is kind of adorable. Look at how cuddly the plushies are today. I guess I did open one present for my brother, which is Bub the sub. I guess I'll go get Bub. Bub the sub. Bub is Mel's new favorite cuddle plushie because of how soft Bub is. So, yeah, that's the thing. But anyway, Bub. I got Bub for Christmas from my brother. The hair on you, Bub. I guess I did open one thing, which is I have a new stand for my headphones. A little clamp that goes on my desk from Juice. But yeah. Hey, what's up, Drino Lost Thank you for setting the MOTD. If you do bang MOTD, it'll echo your command back. Hey, what's up, Trend? Hello, hello. It's Math Edition. Java's usage makes more sense than Python's. Yeah, I don't really think about it all that much. Frost says, hey Anthony, Merry Christmas. Can you share your Nano key bindings and settings? Also, are there any tutorials / articles for learning Nano? Yeah, I can show you my key bindings, because I'm actually not using Nano. I'm using my own text editor that I wrote called Babby, which is heavily inspired by Nano. And it has all of the key combos in the README, so you can just see all of the keybinds there. They aren't customizable yet. So yeah. But I do type Nano in the terminal. But Nano is alias to Babby because I used to use Nano. Trin says, could you talk briefly about using a class as a decorator rather than a function? Since classes are callables, should the inner code be handled in dunder call? So when you can use an instance of a class with dunder call. Maybe t.py. So if we have class that's a dec, there's kind of two ways this could work. Let's just do a simple decorator first, which is going to just take the function here. Star quarters. Making sure I'm not going off screen. Return self.func star quarters. So if we do at dec def f, something like this. So what happens is this decorator syntax is equivalent to writing this function and then doing f equals dec f. In this case, it's going to call the initialization with this function here. So then if we call this, you can see that it passed along this as positional arguments and this is keyword arguments, and did this call here and then this call here. You can go one level further. Let's actually get rid of this here. You can go one level further and, you know, let's say we wanted to curry some value here. So then you would do this. And then you do self.n equals n. And then you kind of have two ways to do this. One is to make a second level of decorator where you return a new class. And that would be like, you know, if len args equals 1 and not args and callable args 0, then self.func equals args 0, return self, otherwise, I guess we could do assert self.func is not none. Oh, well, sorry. Self.func equals none. If self.func is none and all of these other things. So we have to later figure out whether we get called. So if we have never been curried as a function, never called as this decorator part here, and there's only one argument here, and there are no keyword arguments, and the first argument is callable. I guess we could leave out this callable check. but it's usually a good idea, I guess. In that case, we don't need this assert because it's part of our if statement. We assign our function and put it to self. Let's also put self.n in here. Yeah, so you can see that we curried that value into there. And so that's kind of the two strategies to use. There is actually some decorator that makes this easier. Another way is you can make a factory for this. So you could do like def dec factory and return dec, and well, actually, how would this work? Yeah, you can do like this, return dec and func, return dec, something like this, and then you would use dec factory, and then you would do in and func here, and then you wouldn't need this weird logic. That would be another way to do this, but I don't know. I think class decorators are kind of confusing. Maybe I'll do a video on that at some point. Let's see. Video idea class decorators. But yeah. Clip T9M says, sounds good. Thanks for checking out. Yeah, I have no idea. Where's Bub the sub? Bub's right there. Not gonna lie, the lack of plushies in the latest YouTube video threw me for. They're usually not in the YouTube videos, Bolio, sir. JK says no $1 million contract for frequent CI engagement. Not yet. Not yet. I still have a bunch of stuff to fix. DEC reminds me of dec. I always have called it DQ, but I heard so many call it dec on YouTube. So Python clarifies this in their documentation. They're like, it's pronounced dec. So if you're talking about Python, it's pronounced dec. The name is pronounced dec and is short for double-ended Q. Robin says, are you somebody that loves or hates decorators? I feel like there are only two states for this. I will use them sparingly. Sometimes they make a lot of sense. A lot of times they're way more complicated than they need to be. I don't know. I think they're fine. It was Brian K. Hawkins. Hello. Oops. What? No. Stop. I was trying to open your GIF here, Shaz. Me trying to understand this. If only that worked, right? If only. Hey, what's up, Brian K. Hawkins? I might have already said hi to you, but if I said hi to you, then get another hi. Hello. Okay, we need to put back this big thing here for our big headers, because that's missing here. But other than that, I think it's mostly fine. I'll just deal with the new sidebar and the new line height, I guess. But anyway, let's look at the pull request. Bootstrap 4. Yes, the shorter meta tag. Oh, I forgot to responsive. See how it looks. That responsive. This is the next breakpoint, which looks fine. The one that removes the sidebar. Where's the big tables? Yeah, that table looks fine. Where's the other table? That one looks fine. That one looks fine. One more table somewhere? Sorry, I'm just zooming around here. Maybe there isn't another table. Oh, nope. Okay, that's fine. Let's go one more step down. This should have refolded. Oh. Yeah, the table responsive is broken. These are supposed to fold over at some point. This is what happens for... Oh wow, this still has the sidebar here? Yeah, this is what's supposed to happen there. So the table responsive is broken. Yeah. Okay, so that'll need to get fixed. Let's see. Table... responsive tables are broken. Responsive, there we go. The H1s are missing their underline. This was done with custom CSS before. Just keeping that as notes. I assume this is mostly the same. Let's actually view... It's gonna remove my ending stuff here. Oh no, it didn't. Cool. Okay, what changed here? Shrink to fit equals no. I don't know what the difference is there. It's probably fine. Tell sheet, yeah. Why did we switch to IDs here? Oh, this is gonna be a lot of HTML changes. It's gonna be really hard to... Oh, actually, it's not that bad. This is for the hooks page. Oh yeah, that one new line in the Google Analytics. Good fix there. Why are we on a different CDN now? I like how I called it JavaScripts. This was me just being funny. Oh wait, no, that's someone else's. I would prefer to get these from the Google CDN. Although, I guess they have integrity straws, so whatever. Why does this have a non-breaking space in it? I don't know. I don't know. Wait, why? How did this work before? Oh, you know what? I think the top shelf was always on these other pages. It was just hidden. I think if we go to this page and inspect element. Yeah, the top shelf is here. It's just hidden. That's funny. That's funny. That's amusing. Defer. Look at this fancy shenanigans. But yeah, now they're doing the filtering here, which is probably fine. I don't know what that does for SEO though. Legacy says, easy ones makes the code way more readable and remove a lot of duplicated code, but in the end it's just fancy. Yeah. Bella says that's me trying to fully grasp tree/graph algorithms, right? Maybe says bitrate loves fast scrolling. Oh yeah, for sure. It definitely makes the the video way chunkier and also wacky to see on stream. QWERTY worked so straight vodka? Man, if that were straight vodka, I'd be dead. Hey, what's up, Dan on the server? Good to see you again. Defer means, as far as I know, that will load the script after the page is loaded. So the way it works is it will prefetch, but it won't block the content render. So it'll start loading this script, but it doesn't need to run it until later. Oh, sorry, that's what async does. Async means it's not blocking, and then defer means it'll run on content ready. And combining these two means that it's non-blocking and content ready. I guess without defer, async is just run whenever it's downloaded. Block whenever it downloads. Yeah. Hamala says I changed mode to production in Webpack, but Vue is still in dev mode. I don't know. Anthony smokes code. It's a weird choice. Twitter gives you so much garbage JS to inline. It's kind of weird. This is a protocol test. Just inline this as HTTPS because it's 2020. What was it before? Did that code change at all? No, that's same old code. Same old code. Wait, what does loading equals lazy mean? I don't think that should be lazy loaded because it's literally the header. Right? Yeah, that's the logo. I don't know that this should be lazy loaded. Whatever, I don't care. I don't care enough to ask about it. Yeah, this one is never active, so that's fine. Yeah, I mean, this code looks fine. Yeah, this needs to be undone. Those divs do nothing, so... Oh, I didn't know you could do this. This is cool. Position absolute. Wait, does this make it a sticky footer? Why is that needed? What do you do? Oh. What? Where does this weird blob come from? Oh, it's just padding. So I think this actually just needs padding 0. Oh wait, that's padding on the body. Whoops. Padding bottom 0. What? Oh. Yeah, there we go. I think the fix for this is to remove padding bottom on body? Question mark? I don't think that's doing anything. Small display none. Oh, that's the these things. Okay. that didn't actually change. I don't know. That's at least a start to look at this one. The answer says, I finally successfully implemented my Celery task queue. Now I only need it as a systemd service and maybe also Redis MQ. Systemd is always a hard start. I feel like systemd is actually not that hard. I basically went from like no knowledge of systemd to having something working in a day, so I feel like it's not that bad. But I need to go fill up my water. I know it's a little bit early, but I will go fill that up. I will be right back, and I will see you in a sec. Hello, I'm back. How's it going? I had issues with running out of memory. There were too many requests. Now there's a queue which only runs 4 workers at a time, and all the other processes are put on wait until another worker's available. Oh, nice. Doc Sean says, I just joined. What's being worked on here? I reviewed this pull request. Yeah. Reviewed this pull request. And my email says they've already replied, so if I refresh, I should see their reply. With position, the footer is sticky. Oh, I see. This is for the hooks page. It's for this page. Which, what does it do right now? I see. That does look a little weird. I see. It's a fix. Okay. I see. That is better. I didn't consider the hooks page. Cool. I knew it was a sticky footer. I was just like, I don't know why we need a sticky footer. Because the pages are all real tall. But yeah. But yeah, okay. That's cool. I assume they'll fix up these last 2 things. I'm really happy that they worked on these. Worked on this for me. But cool. All the music has stopped too. Saveboss says if you search for some nonsense in the hooks, then the footer is kept about. Yeah, perfectly. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Should have read your message before posting. Hamala says, what stack would you use for web dev? I am a simple man. I like server rendered stuff. I like to keep JavaScript to a minimum. And you know, whatever server tech you're using seems fine. I like to do Python with Flask personally, because I mean that's the last one I've done. I'm probably gonna try Fast API soon, just because it sounds cool. Greenwash says this reminds me of your stream. Why did that not open? Oh my god, this is such a good meme. Cyberpunk! Oh no. Dodge says Jamstack all the way. Is that JavaScript, Angular, MongoDB? Is that what that is? Angular. Interesting. Cyberpunk. Oh Christ. That's good. Okay, we have another one to review. Allow installation of debug version of Python. Oh, this would be useful. It'd be useful if the GitHub actually could also easily install and set up a debug version of Python. This PR recognizes the -dbg. Also installs the debug version and uses it to set up the virtual. Oh, since there are no tests. Yeah. I'm using my branch and the CI runs here. It seems to work. Things to consider. Debug dev or dev debug isn't recognized / allowed, but the nightly builds don't seem to have a debug version. What? Yeah, they totally do. They totally do. They're basically the same packages, but without docs. Deadsnakes / nightly. Without docs, libpython symbols, and the news file. Another option would be add another argument that's dbg true or debug true. This might make more sense if the nightly builds would have a debug build, which they do. Virtual environment is still created in -version. Should this be -debug such that two installations of the same version could coexist as debug and non-debug? But then dev doesn't currently allow this either. This is a good point. Probably, god damn it. Probably they should be separate. Actually, fuck it. For now, it's... Damn it. No, it's probably fine to keep them the same. If someone has a use case for doing both at the same time, then this can be enhanced later. I'll do that, then I'll look at their actual code. I assume their code's probably fine. Okay. I wonder if ends with takes multiple arguments. Let's see, GitHub actions ends with. Ends with. Search string, search value. Yeah, so there's only one option there. Okay. That seems fine. To use debug versions of tag build, add -dbg to the version number. Yeah, this will have to change. This will have to change. You don't actually need to install the main package. Packages, where is packages? Oh, -dev and -vm. App cache search Python 3.8 -dbg. Let's do 3.9. dbg. Is it dev dbg or is it just dev? Yeah, I guess that's correct. I guess it has to pull in all the packages, so that's fine. Yeah. Okay, that one's reviewed. Almander says, I think I'll get started with coding by mining Minecraft FTP robots. Sounds fun. Jam is a static site methodology of JS, API, and Markdown. Oh, it's not JavaScript, Angular, and MongoDB? You build the markup once per page, then serve the data over API. Yeah, that makes sense. Essentially, like build static site and serve static site kind of deal. Unread notification. Oh, this thing. I love when GitHub sends me this page. This page is so useless. Like, fuck, just redirect me to this page. This is clearly the page that I wanted to see. I just say there's a bug in TypeShed. Although we hit all kinds of bugs in TypeShed. Well, my opinion is that it's not. Okay, well, that one's out of the way. And I guess that's almost, well, that's most of my open source stuff. I have this patch that I haven't looked at in a while. I guess I can look at. See how much bigger this makes the Docker image. Pre-commit CI/runner image. Git mode add Cyber Benny. Are you in the chat today, Cyber Benny? I think I saw you. Yeah, you are in the chat. GitHub.com Cyber Benny /runner image. I ironically advocate for Jamstack so much it's no longer ironic. Anthony writes passive aggressive. I wasn't really passive aggressive. It's just. Which branch is yours? Patch 1? $19 and 4 different commits each. What are the 4 commits on master? Pre-commit CI and pip install simplification. Okay. Robin says, I was jealous of all the fancy library stuff Python provides for sets and decks and whatnot, so I started implementing those in JavaScript. Oh yeah, JavaScript sets are fucking garbage. Okay, add Swift. It's weird that libz3 is needed for Swift. Why do they need a formula solver? Or a constraint solver? Maybe it's part of the package manager? Also, the dev headers for it seem weird. Why do we need to build against Z3? We have a set, and the only things it has are uniqueness, add, has, delete, size. Yeah, I know. I know. It's garbage. My brother complains to me all the time because I taught him Python, and then he learned JavaScript afterwards, and he's like, why is there no sets? Why are the sets garbage in JavaScript? I'm like, yeah, well, that's the way things go, buddy. What's wrong with JavaScript sets? Said the person who doesn't want to hate JavaScript more. They're just like kind of useless. They don't have any of the set operations. They don't have intersection. They don't have union. They don't have difference. They don't have difference update sort of things. Okay. I guess we'll just start by doing bin build and runner image Swift. We'll see how big this gets. Have you heard of npm install py collections? Hahaha, cries. Lucas Itzy says the only use of set in JavaScript I found was to make a unique array. Yeah, you can kind of do that with a map as long as they are strings, but if they are not strings, then you're shit out of luck. Okay, looks like Paul has updated this, so I can refresh. Oh, it's over here. Click on the button. Each header was a class in v3 that's been removed in v4. Oh, I see. Nice. Nice. Really? Where was the replacement? Bootstrap page header. Oh! I almost clicked, chat. I almost clicked. I wonder if they did this same thing here for page header. Well, they just added the class back, maybe? Looks like the suggested way to do this is with the helper classes, maybe? Question mark? JSON stringify to the rescue, says Brainwash. Wait, what? Now it says, the worst thing I learned is that it's faster to use a custom sort implementation over array.prototype.sort. Oh no, really? There should be an extension which can remove all W3. Yeah, well, W3 schools. W3 is fine. W3 schools is unaffiliated and garbage. Why do people hate W3? Because it's inaccurate a lot of the time. It, is out of date often. The code samples are usually not that great. And, there's just, like, missing information. Like, MDN is, like, 100% better. Or 200% better, 300% better. But yeah. It's not concise either, yeah. But we play a bit of a drinking game on this channel. Where, I don't know, if I'm watching a streamer and they open W3 schools, I'll take a sip of a drink. But if I open W3 schools, if you in chat somehow trick me into clicking on W3 schools, I will go get a drink, and that'll be the rest of the stream is me drinking. For reasons, but yeah. It's also a lot more dumbed down. Good for noobs though. I guess that's fair. I guess that's fair. But yeah, if you convince me somehow to click on okay, cool. Sounds good. Are they in the chat? Are they watching the stream? Do they know? Do they know? Also, how did they fix did they fix my tables? It's all in one commit, so I don't know. I guess I can look at the force push. This one, right? I need to click this link. Is it really that simple? really. This looks weird. Oh, I didn't write this code. Okay, I was gonna say like this looks very strange. I would have put a space around this. But I guess it's inconsistent. That's fine. Probably pull their branch here. Okay, fetch all. Lucas and C says MDN is the official. No, there's not really an official talk. But MDN is definitely the best resource that I've found. But yeah. The real Frecky says, let the challenge begin. What challenge? Oh, the challenge to get me to click on W3 schools? Yeah. Hey, what's up, Noob404? Hello, hello. Good to see you again. We'll run make. Let's see what changes. And open this up. Then look at our tables. We get these tables here, and we get the nice tiny tables in here. Nice. Okay, that's fixed. That's fixed. And this looks good again. Sweet. It's so weird that there's two different pre-commit logos. I had no idea that there were two different ones. So weird. So weird. I had no idea. But anyway, this looks good now. This looks good now! We can give them a ship it kitty cat. Review approve. Hey, what's up, Pari? Hello, hello. James Boyan! How's it going? By the way, me dead due to university exams. Please send help. Help, please. I am being killed by a university. But anyway, looks good. Ship it. Hey, what's up, Pari? Hello, hello. MDN is the best resource. If you want a more official one, then you can look at the ECMAScript specification. That's true for JavaScript, yeah. I don't know where the HTML specs live, though. Johnny Pro says, W3 Schools, does W3 Schools teach you how to center vertically with CSS? Can anyone truly be taught how to center vertically with CSS? Hey, what's up, Leet Rose? Hello, hello. MDN is actually nominated as official by a few devs like Opera and Samsung, and I think they use it as a spec. Yeah, I think that's, you know, it's as close to official as we're gonna get, basically. Easy. Just have to hack MDN and redirect it to W3. If you still make the how to center something in CSS joke, then you probably haven't touched CSS in the last 10 years. It's still not completely obvious. Beyond like table v-align equals center lol. Or v-align equals middle lol. Which is my favorite way to vertically center. Someone else says you should use random logos. I think we're just gonna stick to the actual logo. I think that's probably the best strat here. Oh no. Oh, I know why this happens. This needs to be hard refreshed. This is cached. So I'm gonna do a hack. Just to fix this. So Cloudflare is crashing it. So I'm just gonna change the URL of the main package. To main bootstrap 4. Really should have done this a different way. Aw, damn it! I forgot to save. There we go. Oh, I've got to rebuild the virtual environment. Click here for free subs, w3schools.com. I just use Tailwind, yeah. Hey, what's up, Johnny PRC? Hello, hello. So W3C used to make the HTML spec for decades, but the browser vendors would just ignore them outright, do their own thing, and then W3C would retcon the spec, if not outright dev them. Yeah, that's totally true. It's kind of messed up, but this is not going to work properly. I need to change the HTML still. But yeah, this is the problem with not using a proper CDN, and why GitHub Pages is sometimes a little bit of a hack. We could do proper asset hashing, but I don't know. Hey, what's up, The Real Frecky? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. This should be broken. I said you should be broken. Oh. Now you should be broken. Now you should be fixed. Okay. I don't actually do this. This is old. Rename CSS file for bootstrap 4 for caching purposes. Yeah, there we go. Hey, what's up, Harshat? Hello, hello. Good to see you again. Robin says good choice because Robin works on Tailwind. I mean, if somebody wants to rewrite this in Tailwind, be my guest. I don't have time to do it though, so it's not gonna be me. Okay, so this should rebuild now, and then the website will be unbroken. I'm gonna wait for the build to succeed though. Why do I have his email? I have his email because there's two levels of caching that are outside my control. One is the GitHub Pages cache, and the other is Cloudflare. I'm pushing a hacky fix to master. It should solve that issue. I say solve because it's big hack. Anyway, there we go. The new docs that look mostly the same but slightly different. But anyway, Harshit says big brain. I mean, renaming the file is not exactly a big brain fix. I think this is more like a small brain fix. But it does give us an update point if we do make a large breaking change in the same way again. So yeah, it works for now. I don't know how I do it differently other than build a new bundle each time. Actually, how big does the main CSS end up being? I guess it includes all of Bootstrap because it has to template it out. Yeah, I think that's good. Shit. Well then. Rust is installed now. Great. Not enough space on device. That's not a good sign. Well, we can delete some images. Docker RMI 3.8 slim. 3.8 buster. My VM is too small. What are you? We need Nginx. We can probably get rid of. Oh, we probably need Xenial. We can get rid of you. And you. Just do Docker system prune. I'm very good about not having extra containers around, so it actually, like, it would just prune this image, which I want to keep because we just built this. It would delete this one, but like 73 megabytes. Not really saving all that much space there. But yeah, I'm very careful about running with -srm. I don't think we need you anymore either. These are old. They'll get rebuilt the next time I run. Actually, they'll just get pulled, so I don't build these anymore, which is nice. So I can actually just delete all these. And then we can delete Ubuntu Xenial. Image isn't used by a container. There are no containers running. You are full of shit. Sometimes Podman gets real confused. I thought I deleted you. Docker RMI this, Docker images, sudo-u, PC runner, Podman images. Oh, that's not so bad. Wait, why are there two of the same image? Oh, they're the same image. Yeah, that makes sense. What is my disk looking like now? 12 gigs free? That's a little bit better. We can also do pre-commit GC. Except there's nothing to GC, so that's fine. What else we got in cache? Oh shit, that was not what I wanted. Grab MG. Ominous. Fucking ominous. I can delete this. That one I actually need. Well, I'm surprised it's so big. Because there's all that many things in there. We can definitely delete this. And we can delete this. What else do I have laying around that's big? Well, not that. Yeah, that's probably fine. Let's try and build that again. Weird that it tries to pull anyway. Johnny PRC says, I'm not sure why I'm still salty, but kind of annoying to have people tell me what joke I should or should not make. Did you make a yoke? I think you can append anything as a URL parameter to style to make it not cache. So that might work. you theoretically create a random file name for this yes in the make file? Yeah, but then the repository size will balloon. Just increase the storage of the VM. Will definitely not destroy your VM, trust me. Yeah, I don't want to do that. JK says, random point. I found my writing significantly improved when I forced myself to stop using the word that, not trying to be preachy. Did I use the word that somewhere? Where did I, what did I say with the word that? I don't know. If you're talking about this text here, this text is like 7 years old. I didn't write this. But yeah, blank slash blank slash blq1k. I don't know how you want me to say your name. I think that would work. There's a guy named Automated who made Among Us proximity chat. Yeah, funny story about that. I haven't installed. We haven't used it yet. I am a little apprehensive of using it. Why shouldn't I just do system improvement on board? Yeah, system improvement safe. Go for it. Have you looked at NCDU? Yes, I have used NCDU. Do you know how big the cache of Pregament CI is? I do. I can show you that. This is that one. Smaller than I expected it to be honest. And it will shrink over time through the way that the app is configured. Right now it's a little bit high because of early adopters, and before auto update existed, it got bigger. The other cool thing is I have set up S3. Oh no, where's my phone? I have set up S3 so that it prunes itself over time. Nope, not the yell bap. Every fucking time. Last I checked, it was right around 5 gigs. Oh, it was in your commit message? I see. S3. And this is the prod data bucket. Metrics. And you can see that we're right around 5.5 gigs. And 2,300 items. But I don't think we've done any... I don't think we've gotten to the delete yet. Is that in management? Yeah. How do I view? 65 days it expires, and I think we've only been running for like 60 days, so we haven't started pruning anything yet. But S3 is one of the things I need to optimize, because right now, yeah, how can I find this? I guess I can look at SQS. And then metrics for all time, maybe? For the run queue. Monitoring. Custom 3 months. Yeah, so the first one is on 10/26, which is, let's see, how many days between 2 dates? Days calculator, here we go. 10/26/2020 to today, 12/26/2020. Oh, that's almost exactly 2 months. Yeah, so it's gonna be 61 days. Okay, so in 4 days we will start deleting things, I think. And then it should drop a bunch. So the reason that it's so high in the earlier days is I did a lot of changes to the Docker image, and the cache is based on the Docker image. So there's a lot of dead stuff in the S3 bucket. The reason that I've set the expiration so high is it's double the time that Dynamo expires. And if we look at Dynamo, If we look at Dynamo tables, either M's or clones, and we look at metrics, and we look at TTL deleted items over the last 2 weeks. You can see that there are items that are being TTL deleted here, and these are based on, you know, old runs against old images that are no longer being used. So these get deleted after, I think it's 30 days, 30 days maybe. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, double this time. The reason it has to be double is you build an item and then you can build an item on top of it, and so and you can't do a third layer, but you can only do 2 layers, and so this one can't garbage collect until at least twice the period of this one to garbage collect, and so that's why. And then you know the S3 backing has to be double the double. So that's why it is set up in that way. But yeah. Anyway, 5.5 gigs. Although there are some shortcuts that are taken in the way that these are stored that make them different than my local configuration, my local checkout. So that's why that is. Also, GC is a little bit, or Precommit GC is a little bit timid about how it manages all of the versions, so it potentially leaves some stuff around. Oh yeah, how's your chat plat, J. Carey? Good upward trend. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. When you said the word dynamo, you reminded me of the famous magician called Dynamo. It's weird how Dynamo would remind you of Dynamo, Elamander. I don't know. I don't quite know how you made that connection there. Rivenel says, "Hello, I'm writing from Turkey. Please message. You want to be successful, slow to understand the software. You think I should do what the fuck? This looks like it was mangled through a translator. I don't know what you're asking. Are we gonna be successful again? Yeah. So the thing is, I don't actually know my user count anymore because now we're including deactivated users in installs. But we are over the 100 mark. But I think there are 6 that are deactivated, so it's not quite 100 yet. But yeah. Hey, what's up, Julian? Hello. Good to see you. Rollers, how's it going? Brainwash says, can you cut all service when going over free tier with AWS? You cannot. You can set up alerts such that you can manually do it. But yeah, there's nothing different there. There's no service cutoff for AWS. I mean, I guess you could hook up a Lambda that does it, but like, I don't think that's gonna happen. Oh, I see. I understand, Riven. But yeah. Any hoosers. Okay, this built. I actually drank way too much water this morning, so I'm gonna go use the restroom. I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back. Brainwash says, I really want to experiment more, but I'm afraid of those stories where people who lose a lot by not knowing what they're doing. Yeah, I think you can be... Wait, Vettel, you weren't following this whole time? What? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. You've been here to so many streams. How are you not following? Yeah, I think with experimenting in AWS, you can set some good boundaries by using IAM roles and like making sure that things don't have access to other resources. But yeah, I mean, there is some of that concern about like going over the amount. But like, as long as you're careful about what services you use and what things you configure, like it's not so terrible. Although, you know, setting up IAM roles is kind of a pain in the ass, so yeah. Ridvin Onel says, what language are you writing now? Mostly Python, indeed, Sandyfuls. Balsy says, can you help me with the while loop? I've got one question. Sure, post code and we can try and help you. Hi back, I'm Preox. How's it going, Preox? Arshad says that English communication skill is also not that good. I feel like your English is fine. I did read your name, Ridvin Onel. I just show up in your recommended. Huh, crazy. Crazy! Well, I'm glad Twitch recommends me to you. I'm a boomer. Oh no. Hey, what's up, JTH? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Solus is here. How's it going? Wait, what did you say that would be offensive, Robin? Where's even your message? Oh. I see. I understand now. Is it Blizzard auto name and WoW? Oh, that's a cool name. Is it Vettel or Vettel? It's Vettel. I love it. Can I do Facebook too? What does that mean? You can follow me on Twitter or on YouTube, if that's what you're asking, but I don't give out my Facebook. Trying to figure out how to use WireGuard. Took me a while to follow you as well. Wasn't sure if you were some programming noob, Kappa. I'm monitoring an element on a website and it's changing every 60 seconds. If it does, I want to run an exe file. That sounds kind of yikes. Why did this not paste properly? Oh my god, that is quite the XPath. Okay, this is what the code looks like. So we can probably simplify this here. The problem with find element by xpath.text, there's a race condition here where WebDriver will return an element back to you, and then between returning the element and accessing its text, the element disappears and then it crashes. But that's pretty unlikely. So what are you trying to do? So initial equals get teams, you get this. This is interesting that you're redoing this. I would just get rid of this code up here. Oh, I guess you want the initial and then the change. Okay, that makes sense. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Drive.refresh, time.sleep. Usually you don't need to sleep, but that's probably fine in this case. Do the same, do this, otherwise run this. So my guess is that once you've done this, os.start file. Not heard of that function before. What's that do? Start. Is this a Windows thing? Start file. Start a file with the associated application. When operation is not specified or open, this acts like double-clicking the file in Windows Explorer. Oh, it's only on Windows. Okay, I was like, I've never heard of this function before. But yeah, this seems fine. You probably want to break your while loop here, otherwise you're just going to continually run this over and over and over, is my guess. Is that what you're stuck with here, or what's the question? Gonna build a VPN for fun, says Vettel. Ooh. Rather than those gatekeeping jokes, I see. When change that runs the file loads of times and crashes my computer. Oh. Yeah, so you probably just want to return here, or a break. Or you can change this to while get teams equals initial loop, and then after the loop do this. So you could do something like while initial equals get teams, and dedent this pass does nothing, and then dedent this twice. You could do something like this. That way, yeah, you retrieve the home team, you refresh until you wait, this should be equals. You retrieve the team, retrieve the team, blah, 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 blah. And then you refresh, do your refresh loop. So this is probably how I would write it, personally. But you could do it with a break, you could do it with, I mean, you could do it with recursion. I would not recommend that. Wish I could understand your publications, but I understand very little. How can I learn your language better in English? I have no advice for learning English. Unfortunately, I was taught English as a kid, and I don't remember learning it, so I have learned other languages kind of a little bit, but I wouldn't say that I'm good at anything other than English, which is, I guess, embarrassing, but I feel like I should be better at Spanish given how long I study it, but I don't know. What the fuck is find element by XPath? So there's several ways to select elements in WebDriver. One is find by XPath, one is find by CSS selector, which I recommend like almost always over this fuckery. Because, if somebody adds another div, God forbid, you're gonna be screwed here. This looks like a generated selector, to be honest. XPath is really cool, though. It's a lot more powerful than CSS selectors, but it's also not as necessary. So you can probably do find element by CSS selector. Probably, maybe. I would suggest it if you can get away with it. But yeah. Feeling server says, how can multiple EC2 instances communicate with each other, like invoke something on the other one? So this is where you get into simple versus complicated. In a simple world, or like a dead simple world, you can hard code the addresses of multiple EC2 instances and call them that way. In a more complicated world, which is probably what you end up getting to in any sufficiently large company, you set up what's called a service mesh. And a service mesh basically allows you to register a bunch of services and talk to a generic place that keeps track of where all of them are running and health checks them and all sorts of stuff like that. There's several different choices there. There's Synapse HE proxy, there's Nginx, I guess Nginx is kind of hard to run as a service mesh. There's, Envoy. And then there's like off-the-shelf ones that you can get from companies that like do this as their business model. But yeah, service-to-service communication is actually pretty tricky. I actually don't do any service-to-service communication in pre-commit CI other than across queues, and the queues are managed by Amazon, so I don't really have to worry about them. But yeah, the other option is you have nodes that register at fixed places that run load balancers, and those load balancers keep track of their individual service stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Service discovery, kind of a hard problem. I guess it's not a hard problem. It's a significant infrastructure investment to get it working there. So I would break it here. What if I want to keep running the loop? If you want to keep running, I guess you would probably do something like, else do this, and then, initial equals, you would probably do while true, and then, we gotta re-indent this. If initial, I guess, new team equals get teams. If initial equals new team, do this. Otherwise, initial equals new team. So this way, when you match the team for the first time, then it'll, start the loop, assuming this is the new home team. And I guess you could probably print this here since it seems worth doing. But yeah, that would maybe be how I would do this. Something like that. CSS is just query selector? Yeah. Although, fortunately, well, nowadays it is, yes. But on old Internet Explorer, the CSS selector was not done by that. It was patched in with the weird shit, and I don't know why I remember this garbage. I guess I do remember why I remember this garbage. It's because I spent 3 years at Yelp basically just heads down in WebDriver and fixing all of the weird edge cases between all the different browsers and trying to make, 200 tests run consistently and without flakes and fast and do their actual job. But oh my god, it was so much work to keep those tests running properly. Nginx is kind of crying for this? Yeah, 100%. Hey, what's up, Baffs? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Hershey says, show confidence. English is all about confidence. You don't have to be that good at English grammar. That's kind of true, to some extent. Now I get it. If the loop breaks here, the line after that is check teams again, so it's all good. Not exactly in this case, but yeah, you could do that. It's really important for microservices. Yeah, very, very important for true microservices. I technically have some microservices for pre-commit CI, but they're hooked up in ways that I don't need service mesh, fortunately. Hey, what's up, senpais? Hello. Yeah, no problem, Ballsy. Knowledge says, Freddy remembering old web dev stuff sounds like he's a programming noob. Oh, is this where you unfollow, Knowledge? Rippy dippy there. Okay, so we built this image now. How much bigger is it? Is the first question. Oh my god, it doubles the image size. Yeah, I don't think we can do that. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I need to re-architect how this is gonna work, unfortunately. Because this puts me over my disk limit in pre-commit CI. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to use Swift for this, unless there's some way that I can trim this down. Let's see what we get here. Huh. It's only 1.3 gigs added. I guess 1.7 plus 1.3 gets you pretty close to 3. Still a lot. Still a lot. User share Swift. This is also not the right directory to put this, but what is in bin? Why are you so big? Oh, there's an entire copy of Clang in here. Why is there an entire copy of Clang in here? What? No wonder this is so big. Swift comes with its own Clang. Yeah, what the fuck? Why? Why though? What does your Docker file look like, says Bennerv? It's on GitHub. It's pre-commit CI/runner image. Oops, that's Rune. Runner image. So what I probably need to do to make this work is split the language support out from the image and pull them down when needed. Which will make this a lot easier to... It'll make the startup speed not so bad. Though, I don't know. I really just need to fix my disk usage problem. So, what I have right now is I have a chunk of code that, this is Puppet, Packer, and, some shell scripts. And what this does is it generates a EC2 snapshot. And this is 8 gigs. The snapshot is. And the snapshots are a fixed size. But in reality, there's a chunk of this that is only 880 megs. Which is my actual disk image. So my actual disk image is only 880 megs. And this builds this thing here. So that's what I have right now. And then in order to actually start an EC2 instance, it takes this snapshot and applies it to the image. And it can't resize it at all. So this means that, you know, slash is an 8 gig partition, and that's where my disk is limited. But what I want to do, is instead of taking this and making an 8 gig snapshot, also I pay for the entire contents of the snapshot, so I pay for these 7 gigs that I'm not using. What I want to do instead is make a 1 gig snapshot. 1 gig. And, you know, and give myself a little bit of leeway here. That red. Oh god. That's not what I want to do. So I want to make a 1 gig snapshot and then make an EC2 instance where I have 2 disks. Whoa, what the fuck? I didn't know Paint did that. Oh, it changes how the borders look based on how tall it is. Weird. Anyway, I want to put 2 disks on this. And so have one of them be slash, which is going to be the 1 gigabyte. And then another disk mounted in some other way, this is probably slash home, which is going to be, you know, however big I need it to be. So I don't know, 120 gigs. And probably also mount it to, you know, run and temp and whatever the other directories are here. That way I don't pay for all the snapshot space, and I can expand the actual disk usage as much as I need, and I can use this to download either bigger Docker images or cache the environments, which I need to do because I'm paying a bunch of money for S3 right now, which I don't need to be paying for. And so once I can, like, this is what I want to get to. I don't know how to do this. That's what I want to try and look at today. Hey, what's up, outdated version? Hello, hello. Swift has so many questionable decisions. I hope it dies, but knowing Apple, they're going to try and shove it down everyone's throat when it's not better than Objective-C, except it has nicer syntax. I mean, yeah, that's probably fair. MS Paint! Yeah, indeed, MS Paint. But yeah, this is kind of what I want to do. Picking the version of dependencies of the runtime is a questionable decision. I think bundling an entire clang is a questionable decision. When we could just use the system clang, probably. Oh my god, why do I have suddenly a bunch of new emails? I prefer to install my type checkers separately, as it means I can cache them. Installing PyJWT into that environment brings along a bunch of untyped bulk, which makes it a bit annoying to use that way. Ideally, I just want the stubs, which is what typeshed gives me. Search me on LinkedIn. Then this from earlier. Yeah, that probably makes sense. Okay. Cool. Dun, dun, dun. And server says, how high are the costs right now? Do you have a reasonable number? Yeah, we can look at the billing. I haven't checked in a while, so hopefully this isn't like a huge surprise. It's not much. Yeah, so December is forecasted to cost like $1. Wait, that seems lower than it should be. Wonder if that's with subtracting out. Oh, we're going over our SQS limits. Wait, 100,000 SQS skits? Where the fuck did all these come from? This is suspect. Because let's see, I have... well, I guess let's not do it with calc. Let's see, I have 2 runners that... well, how many seconds are in a month? So there's 31 times 24 times 60 times 60. So that's seconds in month. And I have 2 runners that pull every 20 seconds, so seconds in month divided by 10? Every 20 seconds, every 10 seconds. So I should only be making 200,000 requests. And 200,000 is a lot. Wait, 200,000? Oh, I guess plus every runs, but the runs are... Oh, this is 100,000. Wait a minute. Is this number right? Hours, seconds. I guess this is right. Okay, that makes sense. More than I expected. I'm surprised that the puts are this low. Because we've done more than 1,000 runs this month. So I don't know why this number is so low. Oh, this is S3. Sorry, I thought I was looking at SQS. This is S3. This is S3. Yeah, okay. So this number is way higher than it needs to be. This one I can get down to much smaller. This is S3. I thought I was looking at SQS and I was like, wait a minute. I'm pretty sure I calced way under the free tier. I thought the free tier was 1 million, which it is. So if we look at SQS here, we have 1 million requests and we're at 800,000. This is still way higher than it should be. I think this is high because of the lambda that I added, and so I'll probably have to figure out how to make that go better. I don't know what these requests are from because I'm only using FIFO queues, so this must be some lambda internal thing that I just don't know about. But yeah, so this is 0. This I'm going to be charged for bandwidth after the first month, so I need to... Or after the first 12 months, so I do need to keep this under control. But it's not bad for now. SNS. Why am I getting charged for SNS in every single region? 14 requests in every region. My guess is this is actually SES. Somehow. Don't know what this is from though. Because I only run in one region, so yeah, this is the region I run in. What's up, Rask? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. And yeah, my SNS usage is very low. I don't know why these are in every region. 14 requests. Don't know what that is. SES, this should be 0 because we've 3 emails. Wow. 2 sends. Wait. Why are there 3 receives and 2 sends? I don't know. This one is one of my bigger expenses, which is the secret service, because I have 2 secrets. I don't know why I'm being charged slightly less than 2 secrets, but slightly more than 1 secret, but I have 2 secrets, so I don't know what's up with that. This API requests, this is about on par with what I'm going to eventually be paying, so this is fine. Lambda. I'm nowhere near the limit here, so I'm doing really well in Lambda. If I can find other ways to move parts of my compute into Lambda, like that'll be a cost savings, although, you know, I don't think it's really a big deal. And you know, 100,000 Lambda requests. This is mostly the web tier, but also the auto updater runs through here as well. KMS, I have eliminated most of my KMS calls, so this should actually be 0 next month. I was doing some extra calls here that I didn't need to do, so I fixed that. EC2, this is where I'm spending most of my money. Wait, yeah, this said 70 cents, but this is $6, so clearly that's wrong. But yeah, I expect this to go up, not down, as I switch from T2 micros to T2 mediums. So this will be 30 or 40 bucks a month. And where's the snapshot? So this is where I'm spending a lot of money on snapshots. This is my 16 gigs of snapshots right now. And so if I shrink down those snapshots, I spend less on this. It's of course not a lot, so it's not a huge deal. Dynamo, I'm well under the read and write capacity for free tier, so I'm fine with Dynamo right now. Data transfer I don't pay for, so at least I don't pay for it reasonably. Ooh, I've used 45 gigs of bandwidth. Amazing. CloudWatch, I'm very much in the free tier. You know, 5 gigs, 5 gigs, 5 gigs. I'm nowhere near that. My queries have been a little expensive, but that's just the way that I did queries. Then the last is API Gateway. I've served 100,000 requests. But yeah, it's mostly free. Well, it's gonna be free for a while because I have founder credits, but you know, adding all those costs up together, it's about $7 right now, and it's looking at more like $40 or $50 after I use the right instance types. But yeah. Stranded says, can you read Bash? I want to understand some basic things that are hard to Google. Yes, I do write a lot of Bash. I also do a lot of YouTube videos about Bash. But yeah. If you build from source, then you could probably use the system clang. Yeah, probably. Robin says, implemented is subset, is superset, union, intersection, copy are now working on is disjoint. Fun little functions. Nice, yeah. Now it says I have a 2-minute long meme. It's worth it. I'm gonna watch. If you put it on the Discord, I'll watch it. I can't really do 2-minute things on Twitch and YouTube though, because I will 100% get claimed. AWS uses SQS internally. That makes sense. Yeah, it makes 100% sense. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good. DM'd you. Just post on the memes channel. Wait, you didn't DM me. Who did you DM? Or is Dick's sword broken? Yeah, I didn't get a DM now. I don't know what you're talking about, buddy. Last message I have from you is the commie meme. Okay, what was I doing? What was I working on? Does anyone in chat remember what I was working on? I don't remember what I was working on. We already did this, so that's good. Actually, what is that about? Dun, dun. Neither do I, says Bellatus. Damn. We're only 2 hours into stream, so I gotta do something. Were you reviewing a PR? Oh yes, I was reviewing a PR. Is it this one? I think we had gotten to a point, yeah, where they have to make changes. I think we're good here. Cool that PyPy Dilemma is gonna use this. Dixord is slow? Oh, I finally got it now. Oh, I see you had to upload the meme. I get it. I see. I understand. Do you have Nitro? Because that's above what I can upload. You must have Nitro, right? Oh yeah, we refresh this now. Still looks spooky dark. Also, the snap in is kind of weird, but whatever. Stranger says, I didn't know you had a YouTube. Subscribe. Yes, I do have a YouTube where I upload daily educational videos about various topics that people ask about in chat or in the comments on, you know, Git, Python, DevOps, Docker, typing. I don't know, occasionally I do other stuff too. Whatever you guys want to know, you ask the questions, and then I answer them in YouTube videos. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Also, the previous streams go up there, and I put up Advent of Code Solutions for this year as well. But yeah, I guess the first thing that I want to do is figure out how to start an AWS instance and attach a volume. Let's see. I guess, what am I using? Am I using launch templates or the other thing? Where is that? ASG runner. I'm using a launch template. Terraform AWS launch template. I don't have Nitro, there's other ways. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Oh, it looks like I can do a block device mapping. RAM disk ID? What? Block device mapping. Specify volumes to attach to an instance beside the volumes specified by the AMI. Each instance that you launch has an associated root device volume, which is either an Amazon EBS volume or an instance store volume. You can use block device mapping to specify additional EBS volumes or instance store volumes to attach to an instance when it's launched. You can also attach EBS volumes to a running instance, or the only way to attach instance store volumes to an instance is use a block device mapping. Okay, block device is a storage device that moves data in sequences of bytes or bits. So we'll be using EBS because instance store volumes are expensive. Note that all NVMe instance store volumes supported by an instance types are automatically enumerated and assigned a device name on instance launch. Including them in your mapping has no effect. Okay, cool. Device name within Amazon EC2. The block device driver for the instance assigns the actual volume name when mounting the volume. The name assigned can be different from the name that EC2 recommends. Oh boy. Recommended for EBS volumes, SD, F through P. Okay. That seems fine. Now it says, I have a question for your YouTube. Which is better, Python or Go, and why is Go better? It's funny. I'm not gonna get into language wars on YouTube. There's no fun in that. Yassine says, "Hey Anthony, what do you recommend to somebody who does not know a lot about Python's type annotations? Also, can you please explain what happens when you decorate a class? Because I am used to decorating methods. Does it work like meta classes that passes the class name bases adders, but in a function?" Yeah, I can do class decorators. Video idea class decorators. Interestingly, we actually had another decorator question earlier today. Scratch here. Which makes I should have clarified which is which here. This is decorators that are classes, and then decorators that decorate classes. But they actually work the exact same as you know, function decorators. So if we do def dec class, I don't know, let's do class.foo equals bar, for instance. And if we made a class C, and this is just a terrible example of a decorator, you would probably not do something like this. We did something like this. You'll see that, you know, this decorator is past the actual class object. So we see the class object here. And then it could modify the class in whatever way it wants. Usually these class decorators will make a subclass of this class and then stick in their methods or whatever. They could also just mutate the class directly, which is what I did here. And then they return out the replacement class. So in this case, I just return the original class. So this is pure side effects. It's probably not the best way to do this, but it is just a silly example. But you can see here that, you know, foo became bar because of this decorator here. But yeah, it works essentially the same as functions. One thing that's a little bit different is functools.wraps isn't quite used for that, but yeah, something like that. But yeah, that's a decorator for a class. I find that these are really not used all that often. Yeah, like I very rarely have I written or used a class decorator. The other server says, "Is the emote terminal not ready for prod yet?" It is, but I don't like the terminal emulator that I have to use to do it. So if we go into yeah, fucking reset my settings again. That's such bullshit. It's so stupid. I hate it. But yeah, if we, let's see, python-m bot images. I gotta stop this and start this fast enough so we don't miss any messages. But it does work. So if you type emotes in chat, spam emotes chat. Oh, my mom's calling me. I'm gonna take this call. I will be right back. Alright, chat, we're back. But yeah, the emote terminal works, so you can see this here. I assume I'm unmuted now. With reader mode deactivated. But yeah, it's ready. It's just I don't want to use this terminal emulator because it's kind of garbage. Hey, what's up, Metal Storm? Hello, hello. Oh man, I'm 12 minutes behind on chat. Okay, we're gonna catch up on chat now. Harshit says, I'm interested in learning core Linux things and Linux kernel development. I'm a total beginner, have intermediate experience in C++ programming. Can you point me to some resources? I actually know nothing about kernel development, so I don't know that I would be super helpful there. It's mostly written in C, though, if I recall correctly. Although you could write any C-compatible code and write drivers if you really wanted to. Hey, what's up, Kinetic? I forget what I used to call you, but welcome back. Good to see you. Language wars are dumb, but also important. Yeah, that's true. Terminology is shit besides supporting images properly, so not ready for prod. Yeah, it's true. It's true. But I did finish it. Yeah, it does work, so that's pretty dope. Now it says, I have a question for your YouTube. Which is better, Vim or Babby, and why is Vim better? Hey, what's up, Ethan? Hello, hello. Data class is the only class decorator I've seen regularly. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Oh, I missed follow notifications. I8051 and Charlie, thank you both for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Because in your video, runtime checkable, you decorated a class, but I was like, I should know what happens behind the scenes. Oh, I guess I did do that in a video today. I forgot about runtime checkable. I actually don't know how that one works. libpng warning, known incorrect RGB profile. Wait, does this happen when you post? Can somebody post a black and white? Eek! Trying to del non-shared string share. Eek! What? Does somebody know which emote triggered this? Can you all spam emotes again? Ethan says bad hacks. Yeah, most of the typing module is crazy wacky hacks. Runtime checkable. I believe it just sets a boolean. Yeah, it just sets is runtime protocol equals true. I don't know why this isn't enabled by default. Like, something about this seems really weird to me. But in this case, it just mutates this member on the class. Which is kind of funky. It wasn't one of those rollers. It wasn't one of those. But Mom, I'm live on stream. Yeah. Robin says, quick question about sets. If you do set operations where the other set is the set itself, does that work? Yes. Yes, and they also have shortcuts for some of those, like subset of itself is always true, superset of itself is always true, strict subset of itself is always false, superset of itself is always false, and so you can short circuit those. Baldat says, he said, hello, hello, I8051, thanks for the follow, welcome to the stream. It's true, it's true. No, Mom, I can't just pause the stream. Just save your game, honey. But Mom, I'll clean my room after the stream. I actually need to clean my room. All of typing is bad hacks. This isn't entirely true. Was it the little heart? Oh, wait. One of these. Okay, we gotta figure out which one it was. There's so many in there, Strange. 2 of them are buggy. Set.isDisjoint set. Will this result in true when the set is empty and false when the set is not empty? Well, I don't know. We could try it. Set.isDisjoint set. True. Yes, that makes sense, because there are no overlapping items in 2 empty sets. I guess you would look at the mathematical definitions for these to figure them out. Trying to use Babby on Termux. Babby is not working on Termux. What do you mean by not working? Is it the weird color bug? Is it, which I know how to fix. I know how to fix now. It's not easy to fix, but I know how to fix. Is it this one where it makes these white gray colors? Is it this bug? Or is there something else that's broken? Ethan says, somebody claimed that MyPy doesn't do type inference today. I mean, it doesn't do full type inference. It does a lot of type inference, though. So that's kind of the point, right? Thanks for being my live rebel, says Robin. Yeah. Oh, right, we wanted to see which one. Okay, so it was not one of those. So it must be one of the default emotes? We're gonna binary search emotes, right? Oh, is it not doing the bug now that it's cached? Huh. Maybe there's some caching that's going on. I don't know. I have no idea how to debug that without spamming your chat with one emote. I'm not comfortable being that guy. I see. Yeah, it is weird that you posted both halves. Wait, what happens if you post the full section of them again? Do we get the... Yeah, I don't know. There must be some weird caching going on, so... Who knows? Who knows? But anyway, it works. So that's the, Oh, wait. Wait a sec. We got another one. Is it the grayscale ones? I don't fucking know. I don't know. Doing full type inference is intractable, so it's like claiming CPython doesn't do LTO on bytecode. Maybe possible, but likely not worth it. Oh yeah, sure. Was it one of the non-cached black and white emotes? Yeah. My guess is if we do... where's the modifications? If we do like carpet grayscale... My guess is these are broken. No? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, it's weird. It's very strange. My guess is that terminology does some internal caching. These are a little buggy. That's kind of funny. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. There's some weirdness going on here. What was the one that was buggy the other day? It was hello hello, but in modified weird. This one? This one? I don't know. Yeah, shrug. You're right. You're right, Zero Dan. That's 100% the right answer here. It's just shrug. Big shrug here. I don't I don't know what's going wrong here. God, I'm suddenly like extremely hungry. I had a bagel for breakfast this morning. I haven't had bagels in forever. I forgot how much I love them. They're so good. But I feel like I want to eat more food after that. Oh, this is what I was working at. But I also just got another email, which means that if pool get random bits one, print lib PNG wording, yeah. But this also has an update here, so I think let's see what this looks like. Optional to select a Python debug build. In either case, the action's debug input can be used to install a debug build of the selected Python version. Okay. Hey, what's up? Eldalol, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you are doing well. What? Oh, I see. I see. This is a JavaScript expression which, if debug is true, puts paren debug paren here. Otherwise, it puts the empty string. Oh. I understand. Bug, store true. We don't actually need to do this. We can just inline this here. And here. I'll just fix it for them. Oh, we got more of this again. The screams Boolean trap? Yeah, I mean, it is. But you kind of need Booleans for this. There's also the Boolean chat for -dev, but... deadsnakes / action. Hit remote add. This person's name. That's what we want to get. Check out DBG versions. Just gonna amend it in this commit. And then squash them all together. And what was the title of their PR? I like this better than their commit message. So we're gonna put that in there and push it up. They didn't even mean full type inference. They wanted MyPy to introspect the runtime types for inference. Oh, that's not static typing at all. Hey, what's up, Eldalol? Hello, hello. Watch Older Bear says hello and Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas indeed to you as well. Strandray says, so this is straight from Git Merge Tool. The first 3 lines, 3 questions. Here? This script? The first 3 lines of this? Not these 3 lines? I assume these 3 lines? I know. Yes, in Linux, repeats the output. But this is the same as capital yes. No, these are just settings here. They probably check these strings. This looks like dead code. This looks like dead code. Oh, maybe it's in here. Which git sh setup. User lib git core git merge to or git sh setup. If it is an 0 length string, then this. Okay, so this could be any non-zero length string to enable this. So this could also say blah 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 blah, given this condition here. Wait, and then it sources its get merge tool -- lib. Yeah, why didn't that tab complete? So that's not used in there either. So that probably means that get okay is also used as -z is test if it's a non-zero string, non-zero length string. So yeah, this is just for setting this to some variable that's not a zero length string, and it's used as settings in this. So that's what happens there, Strange. But yes, hopefully that helps. Formatting came out crappy. I figured it out anyway. Hey, what's up, DJJ? Once you have a whole bunch of characters on your name. What have you posted, Harshit? Oh, you're trying to install it on Android. Yes. So this is the install that's failing. Yeah, so it's trying to build that regex library from source. And my guess is, let's see, what is the actual error? It's trying to build libffi from source. Yeah, so there's not really much I can do about that other than figure out a way to get wheels for ARM, and there's no specification for ARM yet, so that's why it's failing. Dead code? Maybe he's dead then? No, yeah. They just call it yes arbitrarily. Yeah, 100%. Kimmy Joey says, wow, that's bad. You can set it to no, and that will not change anything. It's true. The fact that changing yes to no doesn't change the program pains me. Stringly typed stuff is awful. Yeah, this is super common in Bash, unfortunately. This is why you should probably not write Bash if you can get away with not writing Bash. Yeah. Thanks for the help. Yeah, no problem. No problem. I'm unfortunately much skilled at reading Bash. Okay, I'm gonna put this back to the other one. So I can get rid of this terminal emulator. Gotta race setting one up and tearing down the other one. But anyway. Oh, I'm like distractingly hungry. Oh, we gotta merge this person's pull request. Yes. Dun, dun, dun. This feels real weird, but it's fine, I guess. I probably would have written it in a different way. Yep, this looks fine. Review, approve. Oh no! I can't scroll down. GitHub has made this somehow worse than last time. Can't scroll. What do you mean there's no standard for ARM? What about Many Linux 2014? So Many Linux 2014 allows ARM, but it does not specify it. ARM Many Linux. So there's this long ass thread here, in which they have decided that there is no symbols that have been decided for AArch64 Many Linux 2014. So while you can build these and you can upload them, there is no guarantee of stability here. So yeah, it has not been specified. And the person who used to specify these types of things, who has like deep compiler knowledge across a bunch of different platforms, burned out on maintaining Many Linux and pieced out from the project. So there is no one that has enough expertise to actually solve this issue that's currently working on the project, as far as I understand. And so, yeah, it's pretty stalled at the moment, which is great, which is 100% great. But anyway, we're gonna merge this and make a release for them. Poor person, yeah, no, it's pretty rough. Pretty rough. Git pull prune. git show v2.0.2. What did I have to do for this? I just update the reamd. So we're gonna do 2.1.0 since it is a feature release. Div git add -u git commit -mv 2.1.0. Oh, we don't have to do any PyPI shit for this. I just immediately muscle memoryed into upload thing to PyPI. And if I remember correctly, we actually need to do another step here to make a release with a change log. Draft a new release. Need to... the auto capitalizer fired. Deadsnakes. God damn it. /action at v2.1.0. Wait, why did I do 201? There we go. Hey, what's up, OMG Brinovic? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you are doing well. What do you mean invalid tag name? it's a tag. The tag already exists. We can't create a tag with this name. I don't know, GitHub. Features, allow, add debug true to use -dbg builds. Oh, damn it. And then I need to credit the person that did that. Which is this one. Oh, I'm so hungry. I'm probably gonna go eat some food. Number 18 by Yannick. Thank you, Yannick. And Publish. Really? GitHub. Oh no, my password is Control-V. But anyway, there we go. Semantic versioning, who needs this, right? Is there space between the dot and the one? Maybe there was. State is hard, yeah. What's up, Drano55? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. You made me hungry too. Yeah, I am like just distractedly hungry, so I am going to wrap up the stream here a little bit early today. I figure it's holidays, so I'll give you some of your time back. Oh, my stomach is making such loud noises. But anyway, I'm gonna play with EBS volumes offline probably and figure that shit out. But anyway, let me do my spiel. My name is Anthony. I upload my previous content to YouTube. That's youtube.com/AnthonyWritesCode, where you can check out educational videos that are updated once a day, where you ask questions and then I answer them on recordings and stuff. We're also finally done with Advent of Code 2020, and so the last solution went up just a few hours ago, so you can check those out as well as previous streams. So subscribe there on YouTube for that content. I normally stream on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, and I announce my streams in two places. One of those is on Twitter, where I basically announce what I'm going to work on, and sometimes we actually work on all the things that I say, but not always. Where can we ask questions? That's a good question. Either send me either DMs on Twitter, YouTube comments, public @mentions on Twitter, Twitch chat, Discord. Yeah, I think that covers almost all of them. But yeah, you can ask questions on all sorts of places. The various platforms. Yes, as I say in my outros. Yes, and also join the Discord. There's, it's decent community of people. You can ask questions there if you have, beginner questions or any questions, I guess, actually. But yeah, come hang out with us. But yeah, thank you for stopping by, and let's go find someone to raid.